Hello and welcome to Securing Individual Systems for CompTIA Security Plus. Now in this section, we are going to take a look at various points. We are going to learn about the threats of host. We'll learn that how to perform physical hardening, then what are the various encryption techniques, and what are the various security devices available inside network. So let's start with the first video of section 6, host threats. Now in this video, we are going to take a look at a couple of points. We are going to learn about what are the various host threats are available and also show you examples of host threats. So if I talk about the host threats, then there are two types of host threats are available. First is logic threats, second is resource threats. Now you need to learn the difference between these two. So let me take it one by one. First of all, logic threats. So logic threat means basically when there is a problem in the software in your system. For example, if you are using any outdated software, so hackers can use these outdated softwares to hack your complete system. So that is called logic level threats. Now if I talk about resource threats, then resource threats means when attacker is basically trying to flood your system, right? Basically your resources are your hard disk, your resources are your RAM. So for example, if attacker is trying to perform denial of service attack or DOS attack or flooding attack in your system, so that is basically called resource threats, right? Logic threats mean the softwares inside your system, logics. The resource means your resources or your hard disk, your RAM, right? So these are the two types of host threats available inside our system. Now let me take an example here. Let me show you that we have learned about resource threat many times because we have learned that how to perform flooding attack using the DOS tools. We have done it in the previous sections. Let me take logic threat example here, that if a software inside your system and which is outdated, which is vulnerable, then how attacker can take help of that software to access your complete system. So what you can do here, you can open your Kali Linux and Windows 10 machine inside your VMware workstation, and let me show you that how you can attack on Windows 10 machine from Kali Linux using logic level threats. So guys, I'm here at Windows 10 machine, and what we need to do first of all, we need to download and install that vulnerable software inside Windows 10. Then I will use Kali Linux to attack on Windows 10 machine, right? So there is a software available with the name of software is Bad Blue, and this is for buffer overflow. If you want to create buffer overflow vulnerability inside Windows machine, you can use Bad Blue software. So let's download and install Bad Blue inside Windows 10 machine. So now you can open your browser of Windows 10. Here it is. And now you can type download Bad Blue and hit enter. So this is the first link for badblue-easy/file-sharing-server. So you can click here and you can download this vulnerable software. So let me click on download. Again, you can click on download here. So here you just need to wait for a couple of seconds and it will share you a link. Here it is. So this is the download link available here. Click here. And here it is. So this is around 723 KB file. Click save and save it. So we have successfully downloaded that buffer overflow or bb98.exe file. Now it's time to install it inside Windows machine. So let me click here. Let me click install. So this is Bad Blue Enterprise Edition 2.72 Setup Wizard. Basically this is a vulnerable software, or this is outdated software. So you can click next and click install. And you can tick here to run Bad Blue Enterprise Edition 2.7.2 and click finish. So here you can see that Bad Blue is running inside the browser of Windows 10 machine, and you can see this is the window of Bad Blue and this is basically the pop-up. So it is working on port number 80. So you don't need to stop or exit. You can simply minimize it, right? And you can also minimize this one. So we have successfully installed Bad Blue inside Windows 10 machine. It means that there is a software which is outdated, which is vulnerable inside Windows 10 machine. Now it's time to use Kali Linux to attack on Windows 10 with the help of this vulnerable software. So in Kali Linux, I'm going to use a framework, Metasploit framework, and using Metasploit framework, we can simply attack on the Windows 10 using Bad Blue exploit. Let me open the Kali Linux. So here it is. So this is Kali Linux machine. Now to open Metasploit, you can first of all open the terminal of Kali Linux. So click here. Here it is. And now you can type MSF console. Right? So that's how you can start Metasploit inside Kali Linux and hit enter. So very soon it will open Metasploit inside Kali Linux operating system. You just need to wait here. So guys, here you can see that Metasploit is now open. Now what we can do here, we need to search inside Metasploit database that is there any exploit available which we can use here. So we need to search here, like search space the software name or the vulnerability name. So basically we are learning about buffer overflow. So you can type here search space bad blue. Let me type here. So here it is, search space bad blue, and hit enter. So here you can see that it is searching in the database of Metasploit that is there any exploit related to bad blue or not. So it will provide us a list if the exploits are available inside the database. There are around 1800 to 2000 exploits available there. So we need to search properly. So here you can see that there are two exploits available here. One is this one and second is this one. And this is the disclosure date 2003, 2007. The rank is great. It means they are working now. And this is a description that it is for buffer overflow, right? You can check here properly that this is for buffer overflow, right? Now what you can do here, we need to use the exploit here inside Metasploit. So I'm going to take this one, the second one, because this is the latest. The first one is disclosed in 2003 and the second one in 2007. So let me try this one, right? So now let's type use space and this is the exploit. So you can simply paste here use space exploit / windows / http / bad blues _ pass through. Now you can hit enter. So we are inside that exploit. Now if you want to check the options, so you can type here show space options and hit enter. And I'm assuming that in Windows we don't have any security mechanism, like we don't have antivirus or Defender is not working. So in this case I'm trying here. All right. So these all are the options available here, like our host. So we need to set up our host, means we need to set up the IP address of our Windows 10 machine here. So how to set our host? To set our host, you can type here set space our host space the IP address of Windows. So let me check the IP address of Windows here. To check the IP address of Windows, let me open the command prompt, and inside command prompt I can type ipconfig. So this is the IP address 192.168.0.8. So let me type here 192.168.0.8 and hit enter. And after that you can simply type exploit or run to run any exploit inside Windows machine. So let me type here exploit and hit enter. Let's see if it works or not. So you can see here that exploit has worked properly and we got the interpreter session. It means we have successfully connected with our Windows machine. Now you can type here help to check the options available in the Metasploit. So you can see here these all are the options available here, right? So first of all, let me type sysinfo and hit enter. So you can see here that we have successfully attacked on Windows 10 machine, right? You can see here that Windows 10 logged on users 2 interpreter information. So this is information about the target machine. Now if you want to go to the command prompt of Windows machine, so you can type here shell, and you can see here that I am inside C drive of Windows machine using Kali Linux. It means I have successfully attacked Windows machine. Now I can type dir to check the directories, right? If you want to come out, then you can type here exit to come out, and we are inside the interpreter again, right? So you can see here that I can access the files inside Windows machine inside Kali Linux operating system. It means I have successfully hacked Windows 10 machine with the help of logic-based threats. So logic-based threats, basically there was a software which was vulnerable, which was outdated. As a hacker, I have performed attack on that Windows 10 machine and using the buffer overflow vulnerability which was inside Windows 10 machine, and we got the meter session and we got the connectivity here, right? So that's how you can perform attack on the target machine with the help of vulnerable software. You can also type here PS to check all the processes running inside Windows 10 machine. You can see here, right? So this is all about the host-based threats with the help of logic threats. So guys, this is all about logic-based threats, and we have learned that how you can attack any system inside your network with the help of Kali Linux operating system.